Abby. Okay, it says it's live. Let me go to the link. My stomach hurts.
You got the bubble guts.
I don't. It's it's just that I haven't had like beef or steak in a couple like in a long time, and I just had like 3 pieces tonight, and already my stomach is just like
Jesus.
Um, where am I? Oh, posted to Twitter.
Hello.
It's never easy to finish talk. He's stuck in my head. Never easy to talk.
Hello.
Oh, we're full now.
Who's that? Cash.
Mm.
I'm here.
Okay. All right. Hello. This me? Yes. Welcome to the finale.
Hi.
You guys have played 2 long weeks, a lot of drama, blindsides, backstabbing, and shenanigans. But we are here with our final three: Christian, Kevin, and Taja. So let's just jump right into speeches, I guess. And I'm just going to go off the order of my GH. So, Christian, why don't you go first? Give a speech, a little brief speech, nothing, not the Declaration of Independence, but Christian, you're a mute.
Sorry, I'm still trying to help my friend with his work. What was said?
Give a speech as to why you should win.
Oh,
What?
You talking?
We cannot hear you.
can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
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 Okay. I felt like, I played a very fair game. There wasn't too much blood on my hands. I tried to get to know everybody and give everybody a fair shot. And um at the end of the day, I didn't do anything that anybody else would not have done in my position.
Okay. Thank you. Uh, Kevin, you're next, so go right ahead.
First of all, Courtney, you look ravishing tonight. Um,
So extra.
Hello, everybody. I just want to say it was really fun playing with everybody. It was really entertaining. It's cool to have made it to the final three. I'm just gonna give y'all like a little brief overview of why I feel like I should win. Basically, I feel like from the absolute start of the battle, I strategized all the way until the end. Whether it was from like winning immunities for my team, winning a solo immunity challenge, winning two idols that I never even needed to use, crafting together an alliance on the opposite team from the beginning of the game, also playing someone else's idol for them. I really just feel like I've done it all in this game. And, my name was thrown out as somebody who was, controlling eliminations, controlling this and that. And even despite that, like, I really weathered the storm and made it to the final three. So I'm proud of myself. I feel like it deserves, some kind of acknowledgement. Along the way, I did kind of have to like vote out friends and like go against people. Um, but anybody who was in my position would have done the same. I felt like I was also somebody who guided the strongest alliance in the entire game. Um, and I just feel like I brought a lot to the table in this game. I had a lot of influence. I feel like I was the influencer of this game. And yeah, I just feel like from my social game to like wins and overall performance, I just feel like I deserve to win.
Okay. Thank you. Taja, go right ahead.
Okay. I hate public speaking, so please just fucking like bear with me. Okay. Everyone's like yelling over here. I'm sorry. Okay, so basically, do you guys hear this background shit? Okay, sorry, hold on. Okay, so
Oh, you're good.
I'm gonna try and make it brief, but even if this cost me the 75 or the 20, you know, I respect everyone's decision, whatever. Like, I have no hard feelings over this game. Can you hold on 1 second? I'm sorry, my family's annoying. Okay, so like I was saying, so I've been called a minion in the past, and I've been called a minion in this game, and so like I really wanted to Google what a minion was. Like a minion's a follower of, you know, like a really powerful person. And I don't think I was a minion when I helped my team win 4 out of the 5 challenges, one of which I was the team captain. I don't think I was a minion when I won the immunity idol by myself, because how else are you gonna win it? I don't think I was a minion when I beasted through 3 competitions in a row and got immunity for myself. I don't think I was a minion when I've literally laid so far under the radar. My name has not been said in a tribal once.
Right.
As everyone knows, there's been a strong LA alliance this entire game. I've stayed loyal to the people that were there for me, even when outside forces kind of pushed against me. And there's never just been one person running the show. And if like you were a fly on a wall in our GH, you would know that. What I'm trying to say is about me not being a minion or one person controlling during double eviction. I didn't throw my vote towards Abby, which if I threw my vote towards Abby, it would have been 4-3. Abby would have went home. Same with Trenton. I didn't vote for Trenton. I threw my vote to someone else, and I didn't throw my vote towards Lee. So I feel like, and that's what the Alliance wanted, and I knew in my heart it was a better gameplay not to go that way. So people can like try and downplay my strategy, like my social and my competition wise, but I know my truth, and I know I played a really good game this season, and that's all.
Okay, thank you.
Queen.
Now for jury questions, I'm going to start with Abby's because he's not here, and I just have it in front of me. He sent his to me. Abby's question says, I want them to each tell me why the other 2 shouldn't win. So Christian,
I'm here.
I want you to explain to the jury why you think Kevin and Taja should not win. That's Abby's question.
I mean, to be completely honest, I can't think of a reason why they shouldn't win. They both played a great game. Oh God, that is so hard.
Okay.
It's okay, Christian. You can say it.
Shut up, Kevin.
Kevin, go ahead. Why shouldn't briefly? Why shouldn't Christian and Taja win?
Oh my gosh! Like, who thinks of this type of question? Okay. So, in a nutshell, I will just say, oh my gosh. First, you know, Christian, Taja, I love y'all. I just feel like in this game, I did a lot. I am the one person who I feel like I may not have been in charge of everything, but I feel like I had a heavy hand in a lot of
Basically
things.
ran it.
And I feel like not to say that I carried anybody on my alliance, but I feel like I carried other people in this game who weren't even on my alliance. Like, I feel like I carried Lee farther than where he, you know, would have originally went. I carried Abby and Anthony. I just feel like there was outside factors other than working with my alliance that made me a really strong player. If that makes sense.
That's very true. Like, a lot of these girls could have gone home a lot sooner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so Taja, go ahead.
I kind of feel a mix of what they both said. Like, obviously, I don't think I'd be here had I not had these 2. Like, they were my number 1, number 2 since day number 1, and we made it to the end together. Really, for me, I would just beast it through competitions. Like, I like winning, even on sometimes when it was like one thing I didn't even have to win. I wanted to win it because that's what I like to do. And obviously I did 3 out of 7 or whatever. And the other ones. But I really can't say that one person did a lot more than the other person because I feel like everyone up here, me, Christian, and Kevin, we played a really good game. And even if I get the $5, like, it was an incredible game. And, like, kudos to both of them. And kudos to, like, the whole cast. So, and kudos to you, Courtney.
A great host.
For dealing with all this bullshit.
Thank you. Okay, so that was Abby's question. The next question, well, Brandon's here, and Brandon's first one, I think. So, Brandon, you want to go ahead and ask your question?
My question is for everyone. It was kind of discussed, but who was the mastermind of the season? And I don't want some bullshit answer.
Right.
I would definitely give that to Kevin.
Kevin, what would you
Wait, what was the question?
I would say Kevin. I mean, honestly, like before the game really even got started, like he kind of just like pulled us in.
Who's us? Elaborate. Christian. Who's us?
Oh,
Christian?
can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, did y'all hear what I said?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say I would definitely say Kevin was the mastermind of the season.
He pulled us in the season. Who was us?
Yeah, he pulled us in, and he kind of like took control at a very early stage of the game.
You mean us meeting you and Taja?
Not just me and Taja. I mean me, Taja, Cash, Bamboo.
Okay. Kevin, go ahead. What do you say?
Pre-gaming.
So this is like pre-show alliance.
Obviously,
No,
we're gonna
at
work
the
together.
beginning of the game is what he said. For me, I would definitely say I was a mastermind, but at the same time, I can't say that Taja did not like mastermind as well because like there were some things where I wanted to make like kind of rash decisions. She would reel me in. But I don't know. There are certain things in this game where I really feel like I excelled. Like I feel like my masterminding was just kind of things that were just random and here and there. Like Anthony would not be on this jury had I not been told from Cammie that they were going to blindside him. So I gave Anthony the heads up, told him to use his idol, and he made it to top 5? So he would have been gone way earlier. I early on in the game saw and knew that Antoine and Lee would be like working together and basically their team would just be, doing whatever they wanted. So I did reel in their players and told them basically, hey, this is what to look out for. And sure enough, they saw like how Lee operates, like wait until last minute to ask them for votes and this and that. So early on, I feel like I gave a lot of girls a heads up in this game because I feel like they would have just been plucked off by people who are like used to playing these games.
Okay. Taja, go ahead and who do you think was the mastermind? You're on mute, by the way. I don't know if you know.
Sorry, my sister came in the room. Mastermind, I mean, people, obviously, when people look at the mastermind, they think of Kevin because he's been, like, presented as it. And I applaud that because it made my job easier of going in between everyone. And ultimately, like he said, there would be times where he was like, well, let's go this way. And I'm like, okay, well, let's not pick off just all of this side. Let's pick from this side too. And then, like I said, with the double eviction, everyone, like I'm not gonna say everyone, but people wanted Abby gone. And I didn't want Abby gone because me and Abby were cool. So I didn't throw my vote towards Abby, which made it even and then made it even again. And he ultimately was safe. Same with Anthony. And then I threw my vote towards someone else, so Trenton wouldn't be gone and Lee wouldn't be gone. So I feel like it was really a mixture because there was never once a time where I'm like, this is a really bad idea, but I'm just gonna do it because whatever. So it was really just we just think the same.
Yes, Queen.
Okay, thank you.
I fucking hate you. You're so mean to me.
Yeah.
That wasn't even sarcasm.
Derek, go ahead.
Mm.
Any questions or statements?
Is it my turn?
Yeah, your turn.
All right. I have a question. Can I ask 2 questions?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So the first question is for pretty much everyone. It's similar to Brandon's question, and you 3 say it's clear that y'all work together the entire game. It's clear. So my question is not as a gang, but as in your core 3. Who led the sheep? Meaning, who was the leader and who were the sheep? Who led
Just
them?
ask that.
He asked
Yeah.
game wise. I'm asking within the 3. He asked
Like
about
in
matchup.
general life?
That's my question. So
So
what's the
what?
first?
Anyone want to take that?
So I'm
Well, I
I'm
can
confused
definitely
about
say
what
that.
the question
Sorry.
is. Like, are you saying in general life who leads and who's sheep?
No, like within the 3, within you, Tasha, and Christian. I'm asking.
Well, I'll definitely say that like Kevin and I pulled like a lot of strings, like, but that's really like the Miss America answer I can give you.
So, Kevin?
So wait, so you're saying it was you and Kevin and Christian kind of.
You say what?
I was asking Tasha. She's saying that her and Kevin led, and then Christian kind of followed back.
Christian had his input. Like, don't get me wrong, but I definitely feel like we kind of had like a little bit more pull and push.
Okay, well, what
things.
I'll say is, first of all, I'm never gonna call like somebody a sheep. Like, that's just not. I'm
Mhm.
not gonna call somebody that. But I will say that there were times where, in our alliance, me, Cash, Taja, Christian, Bamboo, we would, just because people were so used to saying, "Oh, Kevin's controlling stuff. Kevin's controlling stuff." I will say that there were times where I would try and just throw it out there like, okay, so who do you guys want to vote out, blah blah blah, this and that.
Mhm.
And it would be relayed back to me like, oh, like, I'll vote however y'all want to vote, or whatever y'all want to do is fine. So I will say that there were moments like that where I was kind of like pushed, me and Taja were pushed to take lead, but nobody was a sheep.
Okay, Derek, what's your second question?
All right. This question is for Kevin.
First of all, it's
Kevin,
great to see you, Derek.
Same to you, Kevin. Same to you. Congratulations on final 3. Congratulations
Thank
to all
you.
of you. But Kevin, you
Thank you.
say you did a lot. You said you did a lot this season. Clearly,
Mhm.
everybody thinks you did a lot, or the 2 people that you're next to think you did a lot. I just want to know. You say, like I said, you say you did a lot, but pinpoint one big move that you orchestrated. Solely just you, and you went and got people to do it for you. Just explain one move.
Just one, because I got the bag. I can pull out any one.
Whatever move you want. Whatever. Hey, pull that bag out. Whatever you got in that bag, pull it out.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, the first few eliminations, like, I pulled the strings on those. Like,
Derek said he did.
Specifics. Come on with the specifics.
DeMonica went home because of me when Abby could have been going home. Antoine, basically, I fed you information that led to you voting Antoine out.
I got Antoine out.
Derek said he did all
told me
that.
things, but I had to get the people to do it with me. So,
Derek, those people were together before you even
but I'm
knew
saying
about
I
Antoine.
had to. I'm telling you that I had to go to people before they
Okay, but
anyway, you can go for it.
Well,
keep going.
Yeah. So basically, before you joined those people together, I had already built that alliance from the ground up, and you were the final piece. I was either gonna put Lee or Antoine out. And when Lee was given safety by Brandon, I was like, well, Antoine is the one that got to leave. So everybody was already on board with voting Antoine out. I just needed to make sure one extra person would vote him out. So I went to you and said, okay, Antoine's been dropping your name, this and that. Mind you, I hadn't had any.
Kevin, I hear this.
So am I going to answer this question or like? But I understand, like, but
that move.
Okay, but you don't have to be sold. But I'm still in the middle of talking. Like, you're asking me questions. If you feel a certain type of way about like taking information that I gave you, and like you feel like you took credit for that, then good for you in your heart. But like,
I'm just telling you. Okay, well,
so don't ask me questions. Okay,
Hey,
so
you guys,
specifically,
are we really like arguing
so
about
I
free
just
jury
want to
moves?
know. So I just want to know because what so basically, what move you want me to tell you? Which one? Because I made plenty.
Let's do this.
So you don't want that one. Which
after
you want?
jury. Something you did after jury.
I got you out clearly.
Was it blind? How did you get me out?
We all saw how you were being sneaky with like making alliances with everybody in the house, and we all decided that you were gonna go.
Kevin, what alliances did I make? The only alliance I had was the 5.
You was making alliances with
everybody. Knows that you and Anthony were
Let's move on.
Yeah, please.
So thank you, Derek. Lee, you're next. Lee.
Can you come back to me? I'm sorry. Can you come back to me, please?
Yeah. Cash, you're next.
I didn't know we only had to ask one. Let me go look in my arsenal. Oh my gosh, I'm not asking. That's so rude. I'm not asking that. Damn. Okay, Tasha.
Mm-hmm.
What, in your opinion, was your biggest game-changing move this season?
Biggest game-changing move was, I wouldn't say going behind my alliances, but I kind of did. That way, both Abby and Anthony were saved. I knew how the votes were gonna go, and instead of it being 4-3, I made it 3-3. Thus, that and then locked it in again. That way, Anthony and Abby were safe. Unfortunately, it killed Bamboo because he got put on the randomizer.
Yeah.
But I wanted them here more than other people who really might not help my gameplay in the end. And in the end, they kind of did help because Anthony voted to evict, I think it was Lee, even though I told him I couldn't promise him safety. And then it worked out it worked out in the end because I was never voted for once, even though I was paranoid the whole time. Over paranoid. But I would say probably that.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, wait, Tasha, were you the one that voted for me that night?
No. I voted for the same person each time.
Me too. I did too.
I would have to see about votes because it's downstairs. I could probably.
Am I better? I mean, is it my turn?
Do you want to? Could be Anthony's turn.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, Anthony, go ahead if you have a question.
Okay, hold on. Okay, let's get this over with. Kevin,
Hi.
Hello. Multiple times in the beginning of the game, you said that you were against Click and wanted to see a Click dominate the game and make it to the end. And here you are with LA girls. No.
Can we just?
My question.
Girl.
Here
Okay.
you are because you went off on Derek because he was interrupting you, so you're not going to interrupt me now.
Well, first of all, you're not gonna disrespect if you're gonna ask a question. So watch your tone before you ask that question. Let me let you know something now. I don't give a fuck about this game. You gonna watch how you talk.
Okay.
Now ask your question the right way.
You were pressed over Derek interrupting.
Oh, okay. So ask your question the right way.
Okay. And here you are with 2 LA girls to the end, and you would have brought the third being Cash to the final 4 had Abby not won. So my question is for you: were you really against the clicks, or were you just bullshitting?
First of all, I didn't say I was against clicks. All I said to you was I was against people who are strong in these games, influencing people who don't usually get a chance to play. Never said the word clicks because clearly I was in one the whole time and you were in that clique as well. So no, I don't feel like I was bullshitting.
Okay, and Taja. Anytime you had a conversation together in the game, you would constantly say how you had no clue what was going on and how you were continuously worried about whether or not you would go home. Was that your strategy the entire game, or were you genuinely serious about that?
I'm already a paranoid person, especially with like having extreme anxiety. So even when I didn't win 100% immunity, I was freaking out. Like, no joke. Even if I knew, if it was like, hey, it's gonna be like 8-2 or this or that, I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna fucking vote me out. It's gonna fucking like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna leave. I just want to quit now. So it definitely wasn't me trying to get like an Oscar for Best Actress or anything like that. It was me genuinely being like, what the fuck? Especially in this game when people switch up so easily.
Okay, and then my second question to you is, why did you tell Kevin that I was targeting him the night that I left? Because it was very clear that, at least from my perspective, Kevin was the head person in your alliance. So why wouldn't you, at that point, take him out of the game?
So I told Kevin that you were targeting him.
Yes.
Okay, let me look
Wow.
at.
I don't even remember that. No shade.
Me either.
Because I remember you telling me something about if Kevin makes it to the end, he'll win the game.
Yes.
And for me to re-vote. And so I don't know if you guys know this, but I had been on a previous game called like BFF or whatever. So, and it was one of Kevin's games, and we got really close, and we got close with Black Wives. So anything that was said to me, I'm gonna relay it back to my number one.
Okay.
So like, what?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was just like, you can continue.
Oh, okay. So when basically you said that, I was like, okay, well, I'm definitely like gonna go tell him and not. I don't know. I totally forgot the question because I was looking through DMs at our conversation. Basically, yeah.
No, it's fine. I think you answered. And am I forgetting anyone before I ask my final question? Nope, I only see 2 people in Final Tribal. So with that being said,
Ooh, girl, the shade. The shade starts early.
Cause you at a clock.
Okay,
Nobody gives a fuck about what Anthony has to say.
Okay.
He's mad because he's not on my spot.
Sir, you are the go-to with news, and please stay on mute. Is going to Kevin or
Anthony,
Tasha.
girl, fuck you. How about that?
Okay, real nice. And finally,
Trenton, do you have?
Like, I don't have anything to say to you. You weren't gonna vote for me anyway because you were a salty bitch. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna sit here and plead my case. I don't give a fuck.
Let other people take you to the end. So, but Courtney, can I just ask like one more quick question?
Really quick.
Okay, so my question is for Kevin and Tasha. I know Abby asked this question, but you guys basically used that to talk about how great your game was. So, Kevin, tell me one reason why Tasha does not deserve to win.
That's my false eyelashes at you.
I mean, I just feel like she did not get her hands as dirty as me.
Okay, and Tasha, same for you. Tell me one reason why Kevin does not deserve to win.
I feel like maybe he, just the opposite. Maybe he got his hands too dirty, too publicly dirty. Whereas I got my hands dirty, but I was in the like background of getting my hands dirty because I didn't want that spotlight. Like, hey, this bitch.
But even before but like, to be fair, before like, I don't know. I just feel like no matter what, I was publicly gonna be that anyway, because that's just how the girls view me. It's like, oh, the puppet master, blah, 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 this and that.
Okay, so is it just like them asking us questions, or can we ask questions?
It's just them.
I would love to ask some questions, but
if there's
if
people say you can ask them questions.
Anthony, on a scale of 1 to 10, how mad are you?
He stay mad.
Trenton, do you have a question?
Yeah, I had a question for Anthony. I want him to tell me on a scale of 1 to 10.
No, she said Trenton. She said Trenton. Guys, stay on track.
Trenton,
Hi.
do you have a question?
Yeah, I have some questions. So I first want to congratulate the 3 of you, especially Kevin and Tasha.
Thank you, Trenton.
Hold on.
Wow.
What you guys don't know is Trenton's actually my cousin.
Wait, is that
Really?
Yeah, he was like a top. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
Did you ask the question?
I don't know. He
He
went on
didn't
mute.
ask.
Sorry, I was on. My family just got home, so I was talking to them.
I thought that was
Um,
it. That's all you.
no, okay. Congratulations to the three of you, especially Kevin and Taja. I mean, we called you out on like running the game several times, and you still made it here. So that's pretty freaking awesome. My first question is for Christian. We did not talk the entire game, so that was like obviously a two-way street. But I want to know why I should vote for you if we didn't talk at all.
You know, that's really completely up to you, but I felt like the whole course of the game, even though I didn't really talk to you, I didn't target you either, and I never voted for you this entire time. Where your names, where your name may have came up in other conversations between other people, you were never on my radar. So.
Awesome. Okay, so then my next question would be for Kevin. I really do think that you ran this game, but I'm wondering if winning this game is worth it if you didn't really like take the reins. I feel like you did run this game. Hold on.
Trying to like swat this mosquito
Yeah.
away from my weave. Like this is taking too long.
Oh my God.
You said give
Oh,
him a
she's
minute.
ready to leave Costa Rica.
Can we go to just Lee's question until he comes back? Because,
Honestly.
Lee, do you have a question?
Yeah, sure. I have two. First one for all three of you guys. Something that the jury noticed was that, like, when it was time for each one of us to be voted out, you guys just got quiet and like started ignoring us, and that's usually a sign that you're going home in these games. So I just want to know, like, what was that about? Like, why did you think it was smart to ignore people in the jury stage? And that's like for all three of you, because all three of you did ignore me when I was leaving.
I ignored you?
You told me last minute that I was leaving, but you ignored me throughout the voting process.
No, for a fact I didn't.
You did. And it's not just me. Like, I mean, the jury had the same story. Like,
Well, girl, I mean, it's like at that point, you know that it's gonna be you. Like,
well, I just have a question. So, are we the only ones, us three, like when y'all were voting people out, were y'all like saying, "Hey, you're going home"? Like when y'all were like,
well, it's not about going home. It's not, I'm not saying like the message. Like that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say like, oh, like let me know I'm going home. It's the fact that you guys like ignored us throughout this, like the voting period. Like you guys ignored people.
Well, for me, it was mostly like there was really no changing my vote, and I just felt I felt bad voting people out anyway, and for people to be in like my DMs like, "Hey, save me! I promise I blah blah," and I'm like, like it was just I don't know how to explain it other than like me not wanting confrontation.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. That's a good answer.
Me being like,
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Like a lot of the times during the vote, when it was like time for people to be leaving, like my inbox would be blowing up. It would be either people who were voting with me or people who were outside of the vote. Like everybody was always kind of like in scramble mode. So if I couldn't get back to somebody, I could like not get back to somebody. At that point, if we're like on GH, it's for you to just take what's coming on GH. Like what discussion is there to have if like I'm in my alliance and we like have decided on a vote and that's
what
how
I'm
it's
trying
gonna
to say is that's like sloppy jury management.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. And my next question for each of you guys, I want you to tell me based on your gameplay, what type of designer brand would be endorsed What type of endorsement would you give the two people next to you based on their gameplay? The shadier the answer, the better. You have a chance to get my vote.
Oh my god. Who wants to go first?
Okay, I'm a broke bitch, and I shop, at like Torrid and Walmart, Sony designers. So, um, I that's pretty much.
No, I want you to tell me like what endorsements would Kevin and Christian would have based on their gameplay. Like if you think like Kevin played a great game, you can say like Gucci. If you don't think he played
Okay,
a
I'll
great
go.
game,
So I feel like Christian would get a nice what's it called?
Birkin.
I feel like he would be a coach bag, a cute coach bag. I would say that Taja would be maybe like a Dooney and Burke. And I feel like I would be an Hermes.
okay.
Anyone else want to answer?
Well, I feel like I lost that vote because I don't really know. Like Gucci, Dolce and Gabbana, those are like the only things I know. Like I fucking spelled Balenciaga wrong, like baloney type of shit. So I guess I lost that vote because I don't know.
Okay, Christian, do you have something?
I would give Kevin a cue Michael Kors wedge sneaker.
Yo.
I'm laughing, but I don't know if that's good or bad.
I would give Taja
he
a
tried.
cue. I would give Taja a cue Gucci combat boot.
Fubu.
And I would give myself a cue
House of Darion.
Giuseppe.
Okay, thank you. Trenton, are you back?
I am. Okay, so I covered Kevin. Or no, I did not. I didn't finish
You were
Kevin. I
in the
covered
middle.
Christian. Yeah, sorry. So I feel like you definitely ran the game, but I feel like you didn't take any risks. So is just going through the motions worth winning this game for you?
What do you mean like risk? Like what would you consider a risk for me to take?
Well, I just feel like you didn't really expand any of your boundaries outside of your alliance, but you didn't.
I
need
did.
to,
I
but
definitely did.
wonder- Okay, well, this is from my point of view. So I want
Gotcha.
so like prove me wrong then. Show me like.
Well, I feel like I definitely took a
Went
risk
under that way.
by trusting Abby in this game because firstly, like me and him before this, we knew like each other, but not really. We never really played like a real like game with each other. So I didn't know how kind of he would be in this game. Also, even though Lee is my friend, Lee is a really good player in this game, and I felt like
Okay,
me
so
keeping
this is what
him.
you do.
Oh,
What?
I felt like me keeping
Each of these
Lee.
chores here and what they mean.
I
What?
feel like. Okay.
Okay, no, let me finish.
Let me reset. Okay, so I felt like me and Lee are friends, and even though like we're friends, he's a really good player. And keeping him around for as long as we did was a risk in that because he, from an early on point, I'm sure he saw what was going on with my alliance. So he could have rounded up people and took shots at us all day, but it just didn't fall out that way.
Awesome, thank you.
Sweetie, he tried. He tried.
Okay, Taja, I think out of the three of you, you and I probably talked the most with you out of the three. And so, which still was not that much. I'm wondering how, had I been there for the double tribal council or whatever, and had the game gone differently, how you would have changed your gameplay up, if at all.
If you would have stayed.
If I had been there and been able to save myself, potentially.
Well, I think you had like 4 votes against you. And so I really feel like at that point there was really no saving you because even with me throwing away my vote at someone else, I feel like there was nothing else that I could really, because I'm not gonna fight like my alliance and be like, hey, no, even though he's not here, let's not get rid of him. Like, you know what I mean? So I just felt like there's really nothing I could do.
Okay. That's it then.
Okay.
Okay.
After 40 minutes, it is time to vote. Jury, go ahead and privately dim me your votes. I should be expecting 8 votes. Cash, can you tell Bamboo to vote?
Okay.
I can't get over Christian Sam and Michael Kors boobs.
Right.
Cried my whole life.
Because, girl, you tried it with the Coach bag.
But I said cute in front of it. I said
Okay,
cute
and I
Coach.
said
He
cute
said
in front of
nice.
mine, too.
Oh,
Girl, you
God.
got a cute Michael Kors wedge sneaker. Very trendy.
All right, I'm gonna leave. Congrats to whoever wins. Congrats again to you three.
See ya.
Thanks for
Thanks,
making
Trent.
it a fun season.
Thank you.
So Anthony never answered my question.
I forgot to tell Trenton thanks for playing.
What was the question?
I asked you on a scale of 1 to 10, how mad are you?
0. I'm perfectly
I
fine.
He
don't
was real
necessarily know if
salty
that's
in the
true.
jury chat.
So, okay.
Ooh.
But this
Y'all,
is the,
can we award a winner first, please? Please,
Well, I just wanted
please,
to ask
please,
Courtney a
please.
question.
Yeah.
Courtney, can we talk about or can you answer who hit the button?
Right.
The first time it was Derek and
Knew that.
Lee, I think.
Mess.
The second time it was Lee and Abby.
I knew it was them. I knew it was them.
Girl, that almost
Those-
saved our game. That almost saved our game. If
Those
Trenton
girls
was
are
here,
scrambling.
if Trenton was here, like Christian would have went home.
Yeah.
Would he? Oh, yeah.
He would. Y'all split the votes. Like y'all voted differently. So we
knew
would have
it was
had
them.
4 straight votes at Christian.
Lee,
Hey,
you sent me earlier your vote still?
yeah, that's still my vote.
Okay.
Did Bamboo sing his yet?
No, I'm waiting on you. Oh, no, I got yours. I'm waiting on Derek and Abby.
Derek is such an idiot.
1,
You're waiting on who?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Taja.
Oh, no. Who was it? Bamboo and Abby? 1, 2, 3, 6. Abby, yeah.
Who's laughing? Why did everybody leave?
Taja is a jerk. I don't know.
They're not here to
They're
celebrate?
salty. They're salty.
Okay.
I'm dead. Bamboo said, wait, who's still left?
Oh my God.
I need to talk to Bamboo. I'm not here for her using the network for a quick check and then just
Right.
bounce it off. Not filming the show.
Okay. We're both looking I'm missing Bamboo.
Girl.
What do y'all think the vote count is going to be?
Girl, I already know what it's giving. So
I'm ready to collect my $5 and go to Taco Bell. Honestly, with the jury, like it could really go either way.
Not Bamboo, not pulling a topaz. One vote for the person to go home or win. Not
What is he
about
doing?
Bamboo says my vote for the person to go home or to win.
I'm dead.
Y'all need to pick. Never mind.
Okay, I have all the votes. I'm going to be tweeting them out as I say them in here. So, yeah. Okay. I have the
Are you gonna
votes.
tell us who voted for who?
Yeah, I will. I have the votes. The person with the most votes will win.
What? Oh,
Okay. All right. So, start. Okay, so first vote goes. Oh, not first vote. Okay. Lee has voted for. Oh, wait. Lee has voted for Kevin to win.
You reading like a robot.
Brandon, I'm typing at the same time. Brandon has voted for Taja to win.
We knew that.
Abby
I really didn't. I thought he was fucking.
has voted for Christian to win.
Ooh.
So it's tied 1-1-1. We'll go back to my DMs. Okay, Trenton has voted for Kevin.
Wait, you telling people votes, bitch?
Yeah.
Trenton has voted.
I'm supposed to be private.
Not this one. The winner is. We're choosing the winner.
Girl, don't tell
We're choosing the winner.
Don't tell my vote.
Trenton has voted for
Don't tell my
Oh
Kevin.
my god.
It says.
Trenton has voted for Kevin to win. So 2 for Kevin, 1 for Taja, 1 for Christian. Cash has voted for. Cash has voted for Taja to win.
Thanks, Daddy.
You know.
Tied 2 between Kevin and Taja, 1 vote for Christian. Derek has voted for Taja to win. Taja has
What?
Kevin has 2, Christian has 1, and it's 2 votes left. I think I did that right.
I want to say at the end of the day, we all friends.
Bamboo has voted
Not all of us.
for Kevin to win.
I voted for who?
Kevin.
Did I? This man
So
did.
right now it's 3 votes for Kevin, 3 votes for Taja, 1 vote for Christian, meaning Christian automatically gets 3rd place. So congrats. And 1 vote left, and it's Anthony.
So close.
Oh, Anthony voted for Kevin.
Congratulations, Christian.
I don't think he did.
You
Anthony
never
He said
know.
he was gonna vote for you.
voted
Yeah, he did.
for Kevin, meaning
Woo!
Kevin, you are the winner of the All-Star Battle.
Wow.
You're welcome, bitch.
Not gonna lie, I did not see that coming.
I told
Oh,
you.
shut the hell up, bitch.
No, I really thought Taja was gonna win this.
It was
I
close.
so too, but I had to switch the flow up on that nigga real quick. Tasha told me too late anyway. I already set my vote in by the time she told me.
Congratulations, guys.
Not
you.
only explosion Taja.
Tasha told me 20 minutes ago when I was doing something. I would have voted for her ass. She told
I
me
just
last
want to
minute.
say congrats to everybody for playing. Congrats to Taja and Christian. My day one since the beginning. I mean, my number one since day one. And it's been fun.
Oh, wait, hold on. What the winner get?
$75.
Okay, Kevin, I need 20.
Right, you should give each of us a portion.
I will be donating all of my proceeds to my favorite charity.
What? This
Cash's
mouth?
pocket.
Okay.
All that deleted. Okay. Also, congratulations to Taja for 2nd place. She will be getting a nice check of $20.
I thought it was
Woo-hoo.
25, but you know, it's okay. 20. So wait, what Christian get?
5.
5.
Girl, you can keep that.
Yeah.
Girl, you better also buy something like a third place.
Listen, a check is a check. A win is a win. First of all, wait a minute. Before we say anything, let me just say that no matter what, this is like Christian's first game. And like he made it to the final 3. Like you really got to give it up for Christian. So I'm super proud of him.
My dog did that.
And he won the Final 4 immunity challenge.
Exactly. He earned going to the final 3 like on his own. Like nobody can say anything about like anybody carrying him anywhere. Like he really earned the final three on his own.
I just want to say,
At least he got
the next
voted for
time
to win.
that you guys decide to have a tribal, y'all need to make sure that it ain't doing people got stuff to do.
Actually, at 10. It's sometimes at 11. What you doing at 11 and 10?
Girl,
Fucking dick.
I be doing a lot.
Yeah.
I'm in college, girl. If I ain't fucking dick getting nutted on or something like that, I'll probably smoke it.
Ew. He lying. He don't be doing that.
I really don't. I be smoking though, for real, for real.
Okay, so what is there to discuss? Let's make this quick.
You don't want to talk to us no more, Courtney? You over there got a little jam to go do? Girl, did you get dick lately?
Okay, so I just got a couple questions. So is Derek still here?
Unfortunately.
Is he on the chat?
I think he's on mute.
Wait, who was dragging me? That's why I came in here. Because you hold to say some motherfucking face.
Nobody was dragging you.
Oh, Cash the fucking liar.
Well, I was just gonna ask Derek what his big move in the game was. But
He thought he made all the he thought he was running it before.
Like,
Jerry.
and that's why he didn't let me finish my question, because he basically ran with information that I gave him and like did what he did.
I told him
like
that
he didn't
so
like
stupid.
He was taking credit for something that was already in the plans. Like, oh yeah, because Cash, you were a part of that even beforehand. Like,
Yeah,
you knew that Antoine was gonna be the one. Like, I don't get it.
They all and Jerry talking about it. He was running it before, pre-jury. He was running it, and I was just like,
but my whole thing, it doesn't
I
matter.
don't understand why we discuss
It doesn't
pre-jury.
matter. It
Like,
doesn't matter.
that's what I'm
A move
confused
is a
about.
move. Like, that's what I'm confused about.
Own your shit, nigga.
Like, was it not part of the game? A move is a move.
Right.
Well, I mean, it's just like pre-jury. Like, you guys were like fighting about something that happened. Like, the second person leaving. Like,
well, yeah, and also, I mean, I was just trying to prove a point, but I just didn't understand why it was so much like rage behind me answering a question. But, you know.
Well, I mean, I know, I get that you answered. It was Derek that interrupted you. Like, the thing that I was just like, girls, like, y'all like arguing about something that happened so early on in the game. I knew you had bigger moves than that. Like,
I mean, yeah, and I was like telling him, like, other than that, like, there are other moves, like, but he was in his bag
it was
about
like
whatever.
it was like an argument about like who made that move, and I'm just like, girl, like,
right.
Well, I'm just not gonna allow somebody to like take credit for a move.
No, I mean, I get that.
Absolutely.
I get that. I totally get that. But it was just like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I just felt like that was a conversation more so for like I was just ready for it to be done. Like, let's go.
Same.
Totally.
If you guys want to know what would have happened if it would have been a tie, like if Abby would have voted for like Tasha or something.
What?
The person who didn't receive any votes, which would have been Christian, becomes the 9th juror, and they would have cast a vote. So,
and that's exactly why I was like, oh, I'm not trying to tie this bullshit up. I was like, fuck that.
But so yeah, Christian would have.
Wait, so then would he not have gotten any money?
He would have still gotten third for making final three, but he would have cast the vote.
Casted the vote for the winner.
Yeah, he would have been a tiebreaker vote.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
And I kind of wish, like, Antoine was here. But, like, Lee, this is no shade, but, like, did you, like, underestimate the rest of us? Like, I feel like...
So here, okay. Like,
right,
Lee. Okay. All right, okay. So you girls know. Okay, hang on. Let me talk. It's fine.
Girl, I ain't even finished my question.
Girl, you did.
No, I did not.
Okay, well, finish the question, girl.
Okay. So, like, I'm asking, like, did you just kind of, like, assume that you had us, like, in the bag? Like...
Okay. So here's the thing, okay? You know, prior to coming to Costa Rica, you guys know I was the last one here, you know, flight delayed and such. Previously just got engaged. And I also had like other, you know, gigs that I had to perform. So this other gig like took most of my time. So when I would return back to Costa Rica, which was like 5 minutes before going to tribal, I was trying to scramble to get the girls to do what I want, and I thought I had that power. Okay, well, it's not even about that, because like, okay, like Christian, like I was like, okay, Christian's my sister. She's never gonna vote me. I don't have to like talk to her. Cash was an LA girl. I didn't want anything to do with her. I was trying to get these people to see the bigger picture. I'm like, okay, like if we get to merge and these LA girls combine, they're gonna take away the fucking game. And look exactly what fucking happened. Like so that I
Girl,
mean,
you already
but
knew
at
you
the
had to
no,
come
but
in.
at the same time, Kevin playing a great game. You have to give him his credit. He's letting the people know what Lee's about to do. Lee's about to come in and tell y'all this. Don't buy it. He's just being controlling. Like,
Hey, I mean,
and
hey.
Where you been
you know,
controlling?
like I have to credit that. Like I have to give him his credit. Like Kevin outplayed me. I mean, I knew.
So wait,
I
both of
knew.
y'all was trying to
I knew
manipulate
that
us?
the LA girls were gonna combine. Like, I mean,
Right.
it didn't take a rocket science to figure
Well,
that
I
out.
just want to put it out there.
What you want to
What?
put out, girl? Say it.
I just
Right.
want to put it out there that, you know, I would have been willing to, like, it wasn't just a given that I was going to, like, work with Kevin. Kevin approached me first versus girls, like, hopping in my DMs at the last minute, like, hey, you're not going to vote for me, are you?
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, okay, Christian's my sis. Like, I don't have to worry about her. Cash, I tried to talk to Cash. Cash didn't give me the time of the day. Like, when I tell you, like, he was the most upfront, honest person with me. Like, Lee, like, if I'm connected to you, I'm going to go home. People that's connected to you, they go home. And, like, that was the truth. Like, Antoine went home. Brandon went home. Like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I was trying to warn these girls. Like, I'm like, the LA
Right.
girls are going to get together at merge and take away the
Right.
game. And
You
that's
already
exactly what
fucking
happened.
knew,
So, I mean, like, everybody that came in the jury, I wish I knew. Bitch, you knew at the fucking beginning. Like, stop.
Right.
Like, I don't want to hear the sad story. I
Right.
don't.
Keep
Nobody
that
has
shit
time
Yeah.
for your sad story. Nobody.
Keep that motherfucking shit, bitch.
And then the thing with,
Derek
like, my
left.
thing
Derek
with
left.
Anthony, like, being so salty, especially at me, like,
Wow,
I
I
really
don't get it.
tried to, like, work with you and, like, keep it together. But, girl, you were just, like, in alliance with
Everyone.
every fucking body.
Is Anthony on here?
That's what I told
Oh,
him.
he got exposed, like, after Antoine left. Like, because he was doing that. Like,
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And that's why I told him, like, you're ruining your game. And he was like, oh, I know. And then that's
Like,
when he
girl,
left.
Anthony had me in a group chat with Cash. He had me in a group chat with Derek. He had me in a group chat. I was like, girl.
I just want to know which one of you raggedy assholes is voting for me to get out.
Girl, you voted for
you
yourself.
left
wasn't
from
here.
the.
It was a
left from the-
randomizer.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah.
not that. I
Watch
mean,
that
at the
one.
beginning. Because Abby told me he never voted for me. But when y'all hoes told me that he did. So somebody his bitch lying.
No, you were rocked out.
I was robbed. Girl, who robbed me?
Girl, had you voted when you were supposed to, that would never have happened.
If y'all
Exactly.
on the schedule against
No, he
Friday,
did vote,
when the
though.
bitch out here getting some motherfucking lit, I would have been there.
And
Why
Trent
did
didn't
8
vote.
o'clock?
What?
That tribal that day wasn't at 8. It was at
What is he talking about?
No, I think it was Trent's fault, though, because I thought he voted.
Who is Trent? Oh, that little white
Oh.
boy. Girl, look, I'll be forgetting who everyone's on this thing.
that would have been so game changing if Trenton had been there though.
He was
Honey,
working.
I'm so glad that didn't happen.
No, oh my gosh, that would have been so bad.
That would have been the end of me.
What's wrong
Like,
with
what?
Trent?
They were going to take control.
Christian would have gone home. They were
Oh, shit.
Christian.
Girl, because come to find out, both Kevin and Tasha didn't vote the way that they said they did.
No, I didn't either. Oh, no, I don't think it was
Like,
that.
girl, that was a gag. And then Kevin told us that he didn't vote, but girl, Tasha waited until just now.
Okay.
Well, that was
Girl,
good.
I knew Kevin's story didn't make sense because it was like, girl, there was an extra vote somewhere else.
So what's the next thing y'all doing? Y'all having something else, or this just done?
Well, actually,
Pushing Antoine to make Amazing Race game back, but I don't know if he's going to. He's in school.
Wait, which Antoine you talking about?
With them three, the one with 3 jobs.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, cat scratches.
Hey, can y'all like send me your PayPal's information?
Yeah, I just saw it. I'm about to
Sure.
You don't got Cash App?
I don't do
Wait.
Cash App no more.
so anyway, to respond to the question that was asked about what is next, I would like to take this moment to announce my forthcoming spinoff.
Wait, what was the other three?
Oh my gosh. That's not what that means.
Oh.
So yeah, I have a spinoff coming. It's called Besos and Pesos. It's gonna be a dating game.
Sounds fun. Who are we dating?
Say what?
Who are we dating?
They're competing.
Me.
Yeah.
Huh?
I need a break.
We
Right.
Wait, we competing to date. We competing to date you.
But no, so yeah, you would be. Well, nobody said that y'all were casted. First of all, well,
I mean, who said we wanted to audition?
But no, in addition to like that, there'll be an actual prize.
Oh wow! Like
What's
what?
the prize?
Can the girls settle down?
Right, exactly. So yeah, I mean we're in pre-production now, but it'll be coming soon.
Hey, I want to tell y'all that Taja said if I had voted for her, she would have sent me titty pictures.
Oh, Tasha, did you want to talk about propositions?
Not with this camera on.
Oh. Cash, did you want to make your announcement? What announcement you were going to make?
Oh yeah, Cash, tell us your announcement.
I forgot.
No, bitch.
You didn't forget.
It was a few days ago. You said,
so since the game is over, hold on, Cash.
Oh my God, what's the secret?
He was like, I got an announcement, but I'm going to tell y'all after the game. I was
my God, Cash, is it what I think it is? Is it about you and you know who?
They already know. So
about what?
Say it out loud.
We already know. Peep
About
that.
What?
They already knew that.
About him and Lil Ab?
What happened between him and Abby?
Girl,
he was working with Abby.
Oh, we knew that.
Oh, that ain't what I was talking about, but never mind.
Oh. I mean, bring it on out.
Can you not?
Do we know or do we not know?
Y'all do know.
We know?
Yeah.
Were you sent anything? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Oh,
wait, what?
Nothing?
Wait, what is going on here? Cash.
What?
Evan, I hate you. Oh my God.
Cash, are you serious?
What?
You was out here sending videos for votes?
What?
And he didn't even keep you in the game?
I would never do that.
First of all,
hold on,
Cash,
wait a minute. What was said?
I need to say something to Cash. Cash, what were you exactly thinking?
When?
Like going against the numbers to work with somebody who didn't have the numbers and ultimately got you voted out.
No, okay. Well, I knew I was gonna leave that time once Abby won, but I was gonna my plan was to get you out because I knew you was gonna win.
To be honest,
you have to say that's a good idea.
And that's what I told Christian. I told Christian, I was like, at that point in the game, like it's for you to make that move. Like I can only respect trying to make that move because like, bitch, everybody wants to win. Like, so I can only respect you trying to make that move, but you should have thought it out better because it wasn't there.
My plan worked.
What was it?
To go home, to make Antoine go home before I did.
I knew Kevin was going to win really early. When Antoine left, I was like, oh, Kevin's got this game in the bag.
Really?
And then the button twist came out. Okay, if someone other than Kevin gets this veto, the idol, I was like, there has a chance to like be a bunch of idols played, and then Kevin sneak in and win the veto. Win the idol. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, he's definitely gonna win.
Like I was shook at winning 2 idols. Like what?
But honestly, Taja's opening speech tonight was really good, and I was like, "Ooh!" Like that was
so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Well, I had one, but you said brief, so I had to cut the whole thing. Like I had given y'all a Bible speech and everything. Y'all want to hear it?
No.
Oh my God! Can I say it really fast? Because to be honest, I worked really hard on it. Can I really tell y'all?
I heard this last night.
Okay. So let me just start so basically Courtney says, Kevin, do you have any words? Blah, blah, blah. I say, First of all, Courtney, you look ravishing tonight. And to all my castmates, hello, fellow Black wives. It's nice to see you all again. I first want to say that it was awesome playing with you all. You guys made this game hella entertaining. It was even more awesome to have made it to Final 3 with these two great players who are also in my alliance. I know that you all may have questions and concerns that you would like to address to me, but first, I will give you guys an overview of the game that I played and why I believe I should win this game. From the absolute start, I strategized. I went in taking notice of who would be aligned, who would be allies to me, and who would be threats to me in this game.
Why does it sound like Stassi saying
From winning
that
immunities for my
that's my
team,
battle?
winning a solo immunity challenge, and crafting together an alliance on the opposite team, winning 2 idols, to controlling eliminations and playing someone else's idol for them. I've done it all in this game. I was labeled as a threat and my name was dropped numerous times for most of this game, but I've weathered the storm and made it to the Final 3. All of these things in themselves deserve respect and acknowledgement. Along the way, I may have had to turn on certain people and may have had them voted out, but anyone who was in my position would have done the exact same. I helped and guided the strongest alliance of the entire game. I helped to guide us to being safe round after round, no matter what outside
Hello,
factors
you
could
did
bring
that? I
threats
heard my
to
name
us.
was being said.
Well,
Hi.
Okay, I'm in the middle of my speech. Hold on.
Well,
Along the way,
didn't the finale already happen?
well,
Isn't
I
this a
was telling them my
reunion?
potential speech.
Well, that's my cue to exit. Goodbye.
It was like,
So there was a conversation about me, so I wanted to make sure I came in. You know,
It
was in the
wasn't even
conversation.
like
oh
that.
my God, aggression level on 10. Like,
Yup. Yes, it is.
everybody's lighthearted right now, and like
Not
I was in the
me. I
middle
just
of
got
talking.
here.
Okay,
Yeah, let him
well,
finish
until I
speaking.
finish, like, mute.
So finish your talking a little shit. Go ahead.
You know what? Let this girl have his moment because he needs one. Clearly, let him have his moment. Which
Go ahead, honey. Finish
who
your
was
speech.
talking about Abby and who was talking about Abby and let's finish it up, girl.
Oh, okay.
So who was talking about Abby?
Yeah. Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh, crickets.
Right.
I'm dead.
Man, because most people aren't impressed. Like,
I'm just like trying to, you know, I don't know what's going on.
you came in looking for your moment. State your moment.
I was not looking for a moment. I heard that
You
it was being
were.
talked
You
about
came
me,
in
so
and like
now I
interrupted me
came
in the
to
middle of talking. Who
because
you
I didn't
looking
really
for
care
a
what.
moment
Well,
from?
I wanted
Like,
to know who was
That's
saying.
you
rude.
always be on this bold stuff. Be bold all the way. Who
I'm
you heard was
waiting to
talking
see what's
about
on.
you?
I don't know.
So you heard your name was said. Who was saying your name?
Oh,
Who did
you're
you
running
hear
out
was
of
saying
breath,
your name?
sweetie. Sweetie, you're running out of. You guys running out of breath.
Yeah, because we're tired of what you
Breathe
give. Like,
in
it's
and
really
out.
late and
Breathe in and
tired.
out. Breathe in and out. Look at the jury chat.
He's not in it.
Well, that's what people were saying, that there was a topic about me. That's what Cash said. So now I came and I was like, okay, so what's going on?
Okay, anybody want to answer, Abby?
Cass
So
was
he can get the hell on.
joking. Yeah.
It wasn't like that though.
Okay, well then that's not my problem. Okay, anyway, you can continue then now.
We was talking
Girl,
about
the moment's passed.
There's no moment to be had.
I'm not talking about
nobody
your
was.
moment because you never had one. I'm talking
Okay,
about
I don't need a
your
moment,
speech.
sweetie. I don't need a
You
moment.
surely do. You came running in here looking for a problem.
No, I didn't. Anyways,
You
continue.
did, because you came in
Wait,
here
Abby, I got a
aggression level on
question.
10.
Can you please breathe? Like seriously, you're running out
Can
of
you
breath.
please shut
I'm
the fuck
concerned
up?
for your health.
How about
Well,
that?
you
No,
want you
I'm
keep talking
concerned
to
about
talking
you.
to me.
Because, baby, we can go there if
Courtney,
you
where's
really
the
want
security guards
to.
at, girl?
Nah. We can go there if you got a
You're getting
problem. Get
all
it off your chest.
mad.
Yeah, I am mad because I'm sick of your bold ass
You
mouth when you're
mad by
not that
yourself.
girl. You're not that girl. I'm letting you know you're not that girl.
I don't need to be that girl. I'm good with just
Oh,
who
you're
I
trying
am.
to be.
No, I'm
Never
not.
will be.
Oh,
I don't need to be. I don't want to be.
Okay,
I don't want to be.
good.
I don't want
Because
to
you
be
never
anything
will
like
be.
you. All
Okay,
right, continue
good.
to be crazy. Go ahead.
I will be.
Okay, Abby.
Next.
Abby,
Yes.
didn't you say Christian called me delusional?
That's not what I said. I said that he was acting like what I said, and I explained it twice already. What I said was that he was acting like whatever conversation you said that you guys had never happened. So I said, oh, is he being delusional then? Because I'm like, first of all, I was being sarcastic because, you know, all this, you've been telling me for rounds that there has been like some kind of plan going on. And then when we talk to Christian's like, oh, I have no idea what's going on. So I'm like, okay, so someone must have delusion, you know what I'm saying? Because there was a plan all along.
Okay, I just wanted to clear that up.
Any other questions?
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, just to let everybody know, you did not vote for me one time, or you did vote for me? Because I'm still confused.
Who, me?
Yes,
Me?
girl.
I never voted for you. Never.
Okay,
I
good. You
actually
still.
tried to protect you the round that you voted out Vic.
I don't know why I did
Really?
that. I was so fucking high that night, bitch. I felt so bad for his whole ass. Because he texted me talking about stuff. Please save me. I don't know what I was thinking. I felt so bad for his ass. I was like, you know what? His ass needs a little saving. But I should not have did it. But you know what? It won't happen again.
Oh
But
wow.
if that's all good, then, well, that's it then. Oh, wait,
That's all
another
sure.
name. So Abby,
Yes.
when you coming down to see me and Cass, since y'all talk all the time?
What,
Really?
I actually go there every single year for family reunion, so I'll be there in
You
December.
do?
Yes.
Wait,
So
where?
you gonna be here when?
Every December I go to Florida.
December.
Yes, for Christmas.
December.
Yes, Google. Like if
Girl,
people,
why you coming here in December?
because we always have family reunion with all my family members in
Where
Florida,
though?
What part
in
of Florida
Where?
you going to?
Orlando.
Oh, you're gonna
Oh,
be kind of
girl.
close.
We gonna be at ATL.
We'll
Excuse
come
me?
back. We're gonna come
Me and
back.
Cass gonna be in ATL.
You going out to next city?
Huh?
Where you going?
We going in December. Like
Where
what's the
to?
date? ATL.
What's that?
Atlanta?
Oh, okay.
Oh, girl, I'm gonna watch Cash. Make sure he'll do nothing bad.
What are you guys gonna do over there?
Get lit.
We're gonna be back. How
Nice,
long you
nice.
gonna be in Florida?
So I usually go to. Oh, someone mentioned me. I usually go to around like before Christmas to like 2 days after. Well, usually I go before Christmas for a whole week, but this is my job. I'm starting in November. I won't have enough vacation. Like I will have enough vacation time, but I don't feel comfortable taking a long vacation that quickly.
Right.
So just like maybe like 4 or 5 days, I'll be there.
So you trying to meet? You trying to meet up? What? You trying to meet up with
That works.
Cash? Then?
Yeah, I
So
wouldn't mind meeting up with you guys.
I'm
Ooh,
stopping
girl.
at
You
Cass.
know we're a little. You know I'm a little. Freak
That's
girl,
fine.
so.
There's nothing going on.